everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sara and I have a toddler boy named Suleiman. I'm expecting baby number 2 in February. I'm currently 29 weeks pregnant and I'm going to be taking you guys through my 29-week pregnancy update or bump date. In the video, usually I talk about baby's development, I talk about symptoms, also do a bump shot or a belly photo type thing to show you guys how far along I've come. In this pregnancy, I am much bigger than I was in my first pregnancy, and I'm not sure if it's because it is a second pregnancy or it's because I have an interior placenta, which means my placenta is forward this pregnancy. On Tuesdays, I upload regular pregnancy updates and bump dates. On Fridays, I do a video that is related to motherhood, cleaning, organizing, toddler ideas, meals, activities, all that good stuff. If there's anything that you'd like to see on my channel, please let me know in the comments below. If you like this type of content, please be sure that you hit up the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll be sure to upload videos every Tuesday and Friday. So let's get into it. Baby's development. Right now, the baby is the size of a pumpkin or puppy, which is the same as last week. Size-wise, not too much has changed. They are a little over almost 16 inches long now and about 2.9 pounds. So they're gaining weight, but they're roughly still around the same size range. So this week we're entering rapid growth for brain development. This will slow down the height and the weight development this week. So you're not going to see too much change in that in the next update, but there is a lot of brain development that's happening from week 29 to week 30. The baby is now able to see within the womb, and they are usually scoping out the environment at this point. So they have their eyes open, they're looking around, they're kind of getting familiarized with the womb. And this is pretty interesting, and you'll notice this after they're born, that they find certain things that are similar to the womb comforting, such as white noise, they like blackout curtains, they like darkness, and it's because that's what they've become accustomed to. Next thing that's happening this week is their red blood cells are developing within the bone marrow, and the baby begins shedding their lanugo hair. It's not going to be completely gone at this point, but it is starting to shed, and at this point the hair on the top of their head will thicken if they do have hair. I didn't have any heartburn with my son's pregnancy, and he came out with a full head of hair. I don't know about this pregnancy. I have some heartburn. Will this baby have hair when they're born? Who knows? Fluid begins to accumulate within the alveoli sacs in the lungs, and this is just to prepare them for their first breaths of life. So what's going on with me this week? This week, I will say that I've had difficulty sleeping. So symptom-wise, I'm sleeping less, and I don't know what it is that's waking me up at night. Something is waking me up, and it's waking me up multiple times a night. So I think it could be the baby. I'm not really feeling pain or discomfort when I'm sleeping. I'm quite relaxed. It's just I can't seem to get a full night's rest, and I'm also having difficulty falling asleep early. So I end up staying up late, and just my mind is rushing a million miles per hour. Another thing that's happening, I guess this could be a symptom, is my toddler is acting up. So usually he's pretty good. He does have, of course, tantrums like any other toddler, but recently, Mama. Yes, Mama. He's been attached to me. But I've noticed a big change in his personality, and also other people are noticing it as well. He's just become more resistant. He's had a little bit more attitude, and I don't know if anyone else is going through this. If you have more than one child, or if you're in the same boat as me, are your toddlers acting up? Are your children acting up? And what do you guys do to get around that? He is not listening as much as he used to. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's been something that adds to my third symptom, which is I have no patience. I've lost my patience, basically. Another thing that happened this week is I went to go see my chiropractor. I like to get alignments done for my spine because I find that in this pregnancy I had sciatica, and I mentioned it quite early on. And as soon as I go and they do the alignment, I feel so much better. And especially now in the third trimester, when sciatica tends to be a major symptom, I did go in with sciatica pain on when I went to go see them this week on Tuesday, and then I left feeling no pain at all. They did my neck, they did my shoulders, they did, of course, my lower back and my feet and my legs, and it just felt so much better. If you have sciatica pain, I highly recommend that you talk to your OB and see if maybe a chiropractor is a good idea for you. I did do physiotherapy after I had my son, and I'll probably do it again after this baby because that's another really helpful thing that I was skeptical about. I'm also thinking in this pregnancy to do the chiropractic taping. If you have any experience with chiropractic care, let me know in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? So far, I'm really impressed with it. And as long as I'm not feeling any more back pain, I think it's worth the money. I think it's worth going to a chiropractor, especially when they specialize in prenatal care. So something that I've been considering this pregnancy is to do a push meal for postpartum. And I know this sounds a little princess-like, but last pregnancy and last labor experience, I did not prepare. I didn't plan anything as far as push present or push meal or push whatever. And this pregnancy, I'm definitely gonna have a push meal for my birthing experience. I think it's something that not too many people consider, but they should, because labor is an exhausting experience. No matter how you go about it, whether you get a C-section or you push your child out vaginally, it's going to be draining. You're gonna be exhausted, you're gonna be hungry, and the last thing you wanna eat is hospital food, especially in Canada. I'm sorry, our hospital food is the worst. It's so gross. After I had Suleiman, I ended up having an egg sandwich because that was the only kosher item they had at the hospital. It was the most grossest, nastiest thing I've ever had in my whole life. And the thing was, my labor with him was 3 days long and I pushed for 3 hours. I was famished by the time that it came to eating something postpartum. This time I'm preparing a postpartum meal idea or what I want to have for my postpartum meal. I told my husband that I would like a special or fancy type of sushi platter. And he's been going to so many nice sushi restaurants without me in this pregnancy, so it's just been so difficult on me. I'm a very big sushi fan. If you guys are also pregnant and thinking to do a push meal, what do you guys want to have for your push meal? Are you thinking about it at all? Again, last pregnancy, I didn't think about this and I ended up miserable eating a really gross egg salad sandwich, and I just don't want to relive that trauma of the egg salad sandwich. This pregnancy, I'm really advocating more for myself. So I'm making sure that I'm comfortable, that I have what I need in terms of my support. I'm planning for things postpartum, and I didn't do that last pregnancy because I really want to make sure that this time around I avoid having postpartum anxiety. And I definitely had this with my son's pregnancy, Suleiman's pregnancy. So I will discuss that in a future video. So this is my bump from the front. They are really big. I feel like he's just a giant watermelon. I'm just wearing a slimline blazer and a ribbed stretchy shirt. I've had this shirt for years. If you've followed my husband, you've seen it in my Japan vlogs. On the other side, he's of course right in his favorite spot. He actually takes up my entire belly. That's my 29-week bump, baby. And that concludes my pregnancy update at 29 weeks pregnant. If you like these types of videos, please be sure that you hit up like, subscribe for more content, and have your notification bell turned on for all future videos. I upload every Tuesday and Friday. If there's anything specifically that you guys would like to see, please let me know in the comments below. And until then, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.